down El Sueño's cocaine production. So already took out all the buchons. And now Gringa. But just as a recap, let's recap the story before we go take these guys out.
El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years, a medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the dignity plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live.
Whoops, guess that's our bad. Alright. And now, this is after we took out a couple of the bosses, then we hurt their production, and this is the story of what happened after we took out the first couple bosses.
Desperate people make desperate mistakes, and I had made El Yayo and La Gringa desperate. I pressured them too much. But I had no choice. The attacks on our production were increasing. It was hurting our supply chain. If something was not done, we would lose our market share. So I pushed them to produce more coke. They couldn't do it, so they started to cut it, dilute it, lower the quality to increase the quantity. An understandable mistake, but a mistake nevertheless. I had spent years branding Santa Blanca, a quality product, the best in the world, a primo price for a primo product. Problem was, the product wasn't primo anymore. And someone had to pay for that.
Alright. They threatened them because we killed some more bosses. No one watched that.
I had told El Yayo and La Gringa to step up production. They claimed they were doing their best. Obviously, I had not been clear enough. This man's life was in your hands, and this is what you've done with it.
I can't do this anymore. Please, just let me go home. I swear to God, I won't tell anyone what happened here.
Sometimes I don't think you take me seriously. Next time I will show you how serious I can be.
Alright. Now there's tension between El Yayo and La Gringa, because we've killed another one of the bosses.
Innovation versus experience. Technology versus tradition. Youth versus age. La Gringa versus El Yayo. I had been hoping they would complement each other, but they could not get along. They were too different.
I have been producing cocaine this way for years.
That's exactly the problem.
Our product was so good, the demand was only increasing. We couldn't keep up. I don't care how you do it. Science, tradition, or voodoo. Just make more. Or I'll find someone that can.
And now, after we killed El Way and all of the bosses, El Sueño gets pretty pissed and takes El Yayo's family hostage. So we'll take a look at this. And then we'll actually go after and play the missions and kill these guys. So just getting the story out of the way first.
The great writer Balzac once said, "To have a family is to become hostage to fortune." I told El Yayo we had something in common. We're both too old to start over. Me to start a new organization. You to start a new family.
No, could always adopt. Alright, so we'll save. Oh, I guess this is a rep on the whole production and not just El Yayo. This last one's probably of El Yayo. So let's watch this, and then we'll watch La Gringas, and then we'll go take out La Gringa.
The Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting.
Huh,
El Yayo
interesting.
knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers.
Pretty cute. Kind of looks like a Brooklyn Decker.
They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate.
Wow, and people
pyrolusite,
actually like
hungry yet?
snort this.
Filter it with ammonia and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB.
Santa Blanca. Huh, that's a lot of shit. Ammonia, acid. Alright. So now let's just watch La Gringa's bio, and then we're gonna fly to the mission to kill La Gringa, and then I assume once we kill La Gringa, El Yayo will pop up. So let's get going. Alright. See who we're about to kill. She's 43. Damn, she looks pretty good for 43.
Katrine Svensson, La Gringa. How does a PhD from MIT end up as the chief chemist of the Santa Blanca cartel? Like all cynics, she started out as an idealist. La Gringa came to Bolivia to help the people. The poor, the downtrodden, the sick. She loved them, and they loved her. Working for an NGO called Hands Over Bolivia, she did research to develop a new vaccine for yellow fever. It was meant to be produced easier and cheaper, making it more readily available to more people in a shorter time. Then, disaster struck. She lost all her funding and was vilified by the scientific community. Of course, La Gringa hadn't been involved in the scandal, but it didn't matter. She lost everything. After that, well, you know what? Thanks to the NSA's prison program, we can hear it in her own words.
How much did you earn, Sonrisa?
40,000 a year?
I spend more on my dogs. I will pay you 100 times what you were making.
To do what?
Quality control. Working from Okoro, you can develop the best, most potent, most pure cocaine in the world.
I came here to help people survive.
La Gringa, my darling. How do you think the people survive?
By not snorting chemicals? Alright, so that is everything you need to know. We are all up to date. So let's go take this bitch out. Where are we?
El Sueno's discovered that La Gringa's been cutting the purity of her cocaine, and he sent his people to kill her. Get to La Gringa and bring her in. She's got nowhere else to go.
Oh, did I not call in the helicopter yet? Guess not.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
They did not call in the helicopter. Great, great start. I seriously just get gypped? The timer's not going down either. Already in effect. I guess it just means maybe we spawned it in a not open area. Generator disabled. Generator disabled. We didn't disable a generator. I don't know. Maybe there's some rebels shooting something up. All right, let's go.
I got it. I'll fly.
All right, let's roll.
Alright.
Pujo village is just up ahead. Let's hustle and get to La Gringa before the cartel does.
Right behind you, boss.
Of course they get
Looks
spotted
like
by a
some of Katari's
patrol.
rebels are defending La Gringa's house.
Fuck's going on here?
That's right. Santa Blanca is on their way to kill La Gringa. The fuck? Look at all those rebels. Oh no, those aren't rebels. Those are probably La Gringa's men. Actually, they don't know we're here. Well, now they do. Gonna run me over? Oh, he might. Jesus, my shot. Already, this mission is better than anything we've played so far. You know what? Let's have some fun.
Get ready. Fire.
Ugh.
She's in the basement. Yeah, are these rebels? Yeah, I guess they are rebels. Alright, if we're inside a house, there's no need for a sniper rifle. Do we want to use the shotgun we just got? Eh, why not? It's red. Looks so dumb.
Roger, move it.
Alright, kitchen's clear. Alright, let's check. Okay, that's outside.
Kill confirmed. Alert's over. That'll make things easier.
I'm sorry, I can't do this with this fucking red shotgun. I can't. It's not even better than our shotgun.
Siguen por aquí. Órale, plebes.
You're in a flashbang. That's a kill.
I went flying.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
We're good, we're good, we're all clear. Well, she got bunk beds. Got any beer in the fridge? Does it actually say anything? Sienta. Why am I moving so much? Lunes. I can't really read Spanish. Why is it like a public bathroom? Alright, you got shot in the shoulder, you live. You don't look like anything of your pictures. Alright.
Who are you? What do you want?
We're your way out of this mess, understand? But we gotta move right fucking now.
I won't get far. Not like this. I know someone. He lives in a village not far from here. The rebels, they take their wounded to him when they can.
How well do you know that rebel doctor?
He won't talk to the cartel, if that's what you're afraid of. They don't scare him. He's the bravest guy I know. We met when I was working with the NGO. The fake NGO. He was the local guy.
And a few years and a few tons of coke later, he introduces you to the rebels.
He needed medicine and vaccines. I had the money.
I don't get you. What do you get out of playing both sides?
Hell if I know. I came to Bolivia to help.
Oh shit, I gotta get him to the doctor.
That's all I was trying to do.
Sitting here looking at the fucking mud on my face. I didn't realize there's a timer. Alright, can we call a
I
helicopter here?
requested a vehicle from the rebels.
Alright, let's go. Hop in. They're coming. We gotta go. We gotta go right now.
I'm engaging takeaways.
You've got to hold on, Gringa. We've still got a ways to go.
I don't know about that. I'm going to...
Is she gonna make it?
She'd better. What were rebels doing protecting your house?
That Qatar must have sent them. To protect me. I feel cold. I'm starting to feel cold.
Why would Pac Katari protect a cartel scientist like you?
I've been using Sueno's money to supply, medical supplies.
Tack didn't mention that shit to us.
How would I know? You're not cold, are you? It's just me.
I can't. Please. I've got to stop. Don't quit on me now, lady. Site's just up ahead.
So she's working both sides. Come on. Oh.
Who are you? What do you want?
You know this woman?
What happened?
Believe me, Doc, it's better if you don't know. She's got a GSW to the shoulder. Can you help her?
Sí, por supuesto. Leave her with me. I'll do everything I can.
We'll buy you all the time we can, but you need to work fast. I got a feeling Sueno's not done with her yet.
Oh, of course, of course. Now we have to defend the doctor. I feel like we defended a doctor in another mission. Alright, so let's get our beautiful pink AK-47, because that's what we like to use. And why don't we get our modern warfare AK-47 for a grenade launcher, because I'm sure there's going to be helicopters. Alright, grenade launcher is already equipped. I love how it remembers my settings.
Contact. Sueno sent another crew after us. Take them down.
Alright. Go loud.
Open fire.
Copy. Helicopter engaged. Fucking smoke the helo.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Lobbing a flashbang.
Another vehicle. Midas, watch out.
We got a man down.
I told you to watch out, Midas. You didn't listen. Where's this car coming? Someone pick Midas up?
Just hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Thank you.
Hey, John.
You're in bad shape. Take
No, no. Medic. Oh crap, there's a grenade right there. Well, good thing I didn't, because I had my grenade launcher, I would have killed myself.
I got you, man. Just hang tight.
Here.
I'm heading your way.
How you guys holding up?
Thanks, man.
Alright, we're good. Let's switch back to our regular stuff. So here's our modern warfare gun. So dumb. Where's our 805? There it is.
What's the word, boss?
We've given the doc all the time we can. One way or another, we're getting La Gringa out of here.
Well, we're not done yet. Where's this ammo you guys promised me? It's in the back. Gracias. Alright, La Gringa, we gotta go.
Okay,
I bought you a
Gringa,
window.
time to go.
Please, just give me a minute. He stopped the bleeding, but I got a ball of lead in my shoulder.
The cocktail the doc just gave you? I bet you can't even feel your face, let alone that bullet.
You got me there.
We're leaving. You feel like you're gonna keel over or puke, just look at the horizon. It'll keep you steady.
Alright. Come on. Let's go. Alright,
Como va?
guys. Back on me.
Hurry up, people.
Roger that.
How's our copter doing? Take any damage? I don't see any bullet holes. I don't see any smoke.
I'll pilot.
Man, you'll never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Yes, because of that one time, and you never shut up about that one time.
We're at the extraction point. Let's get her to Bowman and call for a dust-off.
Alright, ready? Let's get out of here.
It's
Saving
called
your
tactical
life.
field care. Stop being such a pussy.
Here,
Open it. Open it.
her extract is 10 minutes out.
Oh, fucking hell. I'll be glad to be rid of this whiny bitch. Your little clinic might have bought you some redemption with the rebels, but that crap doesn't play for me. But with a set of lungs like yours, you're gonna be a big hit in prison.
Why don't you just let me die?
The thought had crossed my mind. But 5 years from now, 10, hell, maybe even 50 years from now, when I'm so old I can't even wipe my own ass, it's gonna make me happy to think of little mousy La Gringa and all those nasty friends she made in prison.
I don't care. I'm happy to go to your prison. A lifetime, 10 lifetimes in prison is better than Sueno. Your worst could never compare to his.
What do you mean by your prison? She's American. We're American. Your prison. She's been, what, in Bolivia a couple years?
Bowman, we've shifted ops to Caimanes. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, that's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caimanes. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
It's Bowman. Looks like the damage you've done to the cartel's production network just paid another dividend.
What's up?
Forcing the Gringa and El Yayo to start cutting the purity of their code to drop and done a lot of damage to the cartel's rep.
Sucks to be them. What's it do for us?
We got La Gringa, but Sueno still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that.
Alright. Time to go after El Yayo. Alright. Did we get any new information on El Yayo? Nope, we still got that locked. But she's down, and she gave us 10,000 food resources and 7 skill points. So that... 12,000 food. I was like, wait, where's all... And then I saw the K. Wow. Alright, so we got a lot of options here. A lot of skill points and a lot of resources. So we can get this. Not that it matters because we're usually scoped in anyway. Alright, there was some other thing that needed food. This needed food. The mark area is for a drone. It is. I use my drone a lot. Alright, we still got 3,000. What else can we buy? Food resources. Food resources. Ah, that's 7,000. Damn, 7,000. Actually, I think when we kill El Yayo, we're gonna get another 10,000 food resource as well. So it's not a big deal. It's fuel, no pain, increased duration after being revived. Car shield, quiet running. Oh, is this food? Bullet resistance. This is food. Oh, we should have bought this. Alright, so we'll save our food for that. Alright, so now we gotta go after El Sueno. Not El Sueno, El Yayo. It's, where is this?
El Yayo's fallen out of favor with the cartel. Let's bring him in. It's time we made him an offer.
Oh. It's over here. I thought it was a lot further away. Where is this exactly? Spirit Santo. Who's that? Alright, looks like this might be the closest, or is this the closest? Let's just go here since this is where we were last time. Well, we're gonna shut down El Sueño's production. I feel like that's the right order. We kind of just fell into this, but I feel like taking down his production is probably the first ideal step. I mean, yeah, we went after El Polito or whatever because they killed Ricky. That makes sense. Get revenge first. But in shutting down a cocaine production seems like
Compass, that
smart thing.
funnel way is a fucking roadmap for replacing the cartel's processing operation with our own. My boy Fernando was a chemistry student, and he says El Way knew his shit.
Alright. You know, stop the production. Can't make cocaine. He loses money. Without money, he can't do things. So production seems like a good hey, buddy. Whoa.
I asked Pacatar to see this video.
Alright, let's go get El Yayo. It's funny, I think we started
I'll fly.
getting El Gringa from this base as well. Flew over that mountain. We were actually here before, and I think the last stream or the stream before that when we were in Villa Verde. I saw this from the helicopter and I was like, oh, this looks cool.
Marking a hostile. He's
Yo,
close to some
cartel gunmen.
locals.
There, inside the hacienda.
The drone is up. Tango number 3. We got a tango with multiple civilians around.
Did someone just go inside? Yeah. Oh, just went by the window. I keep missing them.
That makes 5.
Target's marked. Just say the word. I've got the target. Roger. Target acquired.
I mean, there's no way they can get this guy, right? Let's not worry about him. Whoa! Oh, civilian.
Ready. Call the
Scared
shot
me.
targets. We got civilians all over the place.
This is the place. Let's take this low and slow. If the cartel realizes we're here, the first thing they'll do is kill El Yayo.
Copy that. Say the word. Lost the target.
Yeah, I lost mine too. Though he is in that window. Oh, of course, once I get my window. Alright, he can't get number 3 because he's in front of that, so why don't you get that guy?
Just say the word.
This guy's...
Ready. Call the shot.
Hold on, this guy's inside, right? Could probably get him through the window, too. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I
don't have a
can.
shot. Say the word. I got a Sicario with a submachine gun.
Okay.
Outside the hacienda.
He just appeared out of nowhere. Am I losing my mind?
No me venga con chingaderas. O sea, ¿qué chismes que está haciendo usted caso a su mamá y a sus hermanas? Usted es...
He just appeared out of nowhere.
Ay, mamá, ni me diga.
Are you kidding me?
Cuando pueda me la traigo, mamá. De veras.
What just happened here?
¿A poco? Sí, ya sé, pero igual y lo traemos para acá también. Mira,
Shut
supe que vamos
up.
a traer al chido, así que...
It's a kill.
I guess because it's daytime, I guess the day patrol showed up. But that's funny, 2 guys literally just spawned in front of us. Alright, this makes my life a little easier though, because now we got 4 shots.
Target's confirmed. Ready to assault. Target acquired. Target marked. Ready. Call the shot.
Guys got everybody, you're not gonna lose them. I got my guy. 3, 2, 1, execute.
Tango down.
Engaging tangos.
Beautiful. Don't get in that car. Oh, he got in that. I didn't even see that Jeep.
Vámonos. We're taking you someplace safe.
I cannot leave. If El Sueños men see that I'm gone, the cartel will kill my family.
Yeah, that is a predicament you got there. Our helicopter is kind of far away. Do you mind if I call another one? Just wait right here, buddy.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
Gonna make me go all the way around this fucking fence. I guess that wasn't so bad. I didn't realize it was right there. What the hell are you wearing? It's not a fur coat, is it? Yeah, I guess it's a fur coat. Oh, no. Alright, let's go, buddy. Ah, we did that nice and smooth.
I'm in. Let's roll.
You still haven't told me who you are. I have heard rumors about phantasmas who are making buildings burn. Making things disappear. Making people disappear. I thought they were just being superstitious.
We're real, and if you cooperate, we can protect you.
I will cooperate. If you protect my family. Where exactly are you taking me?
There's someone who wants to ask you some questions about your activities with the cartel.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know. But only once my family is safe. You understand? If not, you may as well take me back where you found me.
RP's just ahead. Nobody get comfortable. I get the feeling we'll be heading right back out again.
Roger that.
Alright. Come on, Yayo. I'm gonna grab ammo if you don't mind. Although I think I only shot one sniper round to take down that whole compound, but don't judge me.
I should have known. CIA has brought in her own sicarios. Simon Bolivar said the United States was destined to plague the Americas with misery. Now that misery is upon my house.
He says Sueno has his family.
You could have led with that. These 4 gunfighters are your best last hope at saving your family. So are you gonna play ball, or are you gonna bury more kin?
Save my family. Then I decide if I will talk.
Alright guys, we gotta go go rescue his family. So, head back to the Blackbird.
Yayo's family is in the cartel district of a village called Bahia Floresta. We gotta move fast. Sueno finds he's gone, that family's dead.
Alright, let's move, people.
Copy that.
Is his son named Chol? I've never heard of that name before. Oh, it's Chewy. Chewy. My bad. Why do we have intel? Where are we? Alright, so we'll save the major intel and the minor intel for when I do this region's playthrough. We're just gonna focus on El Yayo's mission.
Coming up on Bahia Floresta. Yayo's wife and son are supposed to be somewhere in the village. Keep your eyes open.
Alright, so we got some rebels we can free.
Yo,
Give us some
Sicario
extra
with
guns.
a submachine gun.
Where you got him?
Inside the building.
I got a third target. Here's target number 5.
Da 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 da. Hey.
I got a target carrying
How you
submachine
guys
guns.
doing?
There's another one. That's 10. The sniper's
Eyes
the
on a
balcony.
narco with a submachine gun. By the building.
Alright. Oh, there's definitely gonna be somebody in here. Maybe not. Probably take out
Tango
these
Samar,
guys.
standing by. Target acquired. Roger, target acquired.
We're up to 15.
15 guys.
Spotted one with submachine guns.
16 guys. I think that is everybody. Anybody got eyes on the sniper?
Say the word.
Alright. Get him! Oh,
He's down.
nice. Almost missed a shot. Alright. Let's see our options here. Do not want to alert. What is that? Hold to fast travel. We're right here. Okay. We can probably take out this guy quietly. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not.
Target's marked. Good to go. Eyes on the target.
Wow, you actually got number
Target
1?
good to go.
Wow, nice.
Putting
Take
down
him out.
third approaching. Stay opening fire. Target down. That was fucking close. Target's confirmed. Ready to assault. Target marked. Got the target.
There are even some women.
Ready to engage. Lost the target.
He's moving.
Target's marked. Good to go.
Millions of dollars a month shipping products.
Roger.
all over the
Target
world.
acquired.
They don't have a hacienda.
Get number
or
2.
hundreds of sicarios ready to die for them. So chicas, be mandonas.
Alright. Do it myself. Oh, is there? There's an unmarked guy.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Alright, that changes things up. Guess we can get rid of that guy.
Tangles are marked.
You get him through the window. No. Alright, don't worry about it.
Visual on Rebel Radio broadcast unit. Let's activate it and get their message out.
And then dig in for a fight. Those things are like party invitations for SB goons.
Alright, what's this guy's situation?
Copy. Target marked. Bad guys are marked. Waiting on you, boss.
Roger
Ready
that.
to target marked. I don't have a shot.
Alright, let's see if I can take out number 2.
I've got the target.
He's no longer viable. Is he coming back?
Target's marked. Just say the word.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to go.
Carnal told me this joke the other day. This dude goes to this bar and sees this chick drinking away her problems. So he goes up to her and asks, "What's wrong?" She says, "My husband just left me. He told me I'm too kinky." The dude is completely surprised. He tells her, "Are you bullshit?
Target down.
My wife just left me for the exact same reason." The two get to talking and she eventually invites him home. She tells him to take a seat while she gets ready. So the lady goes into her closet and puts on a leather corset, gets a whip, ball gag, chains, and a strap on. And finally ready, she goes back to
Target's marked. Standing by for go.
Gotta move quick, gotta move quick. Get it, get it, get it. We gotta move quick.
Ready. Call the shot.
Get it.
Tango's fucking down.
I just fucked your dog and took a shit in your purse. I'm done.
So what do we got? Just 5 guys left? Probably take those 2 guys out at once. Alright.
Tangos are marked. What's the word?
No target. Repeat, no target.
Target acquired. Eyes on the target. All right, we're all clear. Eyes up. We got hostiles in the area.
Drone is up.
Alright, where is number 1? Is there any way I could... Can I get up here? I can. Can I see him through this window? That's the question. Probably not. So he is on the first floor. Oh no, wait. Where is he now? You might not see or hear anything. Why don't you take out these motorcycle guys? Can I get out the back? Can. Give me 2 seconds. Got my flashbangs equipped. Feel like we're gonna have to rush the house to get this last guy. Alright, everyone green. 3, 2, 1, execute.
Hostile down.
Alright, move on the house.
What's going on out there? My guest is getting antsy. You find Yayo's family?
We're working on it.
Understood. Just hurry, okay? It's gonna be damned ironic if the dude has a coronary waiting for his wife and son.
Roger that. Check it out. Weapons case. Heads up. I got eyes on Yayo's wife and son.
No, I don't.
Won't you sicarios leave us alone?
Take it easy. We're the good guys.
Alright.
Will always be seen as La Trapadora who fucked her way up the ranks of the cartel.
Target lost.
All clear.
We're clear. Y'all good? Oh, I could use this.
Rangefinder for my sniper rifle. That's too good to be true. Alright. Let's get this stuff done.
Found some info on Esteban Ibarra, the cartel's contact in Las Santeras cult. He used to be some kind of professor, but now he's Santeras' advisor. He gives speeches pretty regularly around here. Maybe we should pay him a visit.
If you live a life like ours, if you don't win, you're fucking dead. So even if being a bad morra doesn't feel true,
Might as well get some of this stuff out of the way. There's a guy walking on the road, but you know, I'm not gonna bother with that.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
On the phone right now with the beauty of beauties herself, the elegant, la más guapa, Nidia Flores, mamacita de mi vida, la reina de belleza, the beauty queen.
Alright, let's go get this family.
Gracias, Perico. It's a pleasure to be talking with you.
Now, can you confirm or deny these exciting rumors floating around the campfires about a new submersible that El Cerebro's cooking up?
El Cerebro's mi chico, Genius is always designing and constructing new equipment for Santa Blanca. I've known him and his family for many years.
Kind of looks like BJ Novak. A little bit.
Don't touch me.
Calm down, Chewie. Your father sent us.
You expect me to believe that?
You can believe whatever the fuck you want as long as you shut up and follow instructions. Now, follow me. Both packages secure. Let's get them back to their old man.
It is a working prototype, and within weeks we may have these submersibles exporting our product to Mexico and Europe.
And the question everyone is asking, will these new narco subs have bathrooms?
¿En serio? No.
Ahí lo tienen.
Rally up, people.
Straight from the lovely lady's mouth. And now, back to the music that makes your culo bounce up and down.
Take the Santa Muerte walking tour. This scenic pilgrimage through the charming Bolivian countryside will take you to such sacred sites as the Santa Muerte.
Hola, amigos. Vamos. Alright. Helicopters is where I left it. Oh, are they gonna be able to get over here?
I'll pilot.
Oh, are we gonna have enough room for these guys?
I'm cool, let's move.
Yeah, we can't fit. Because they're not going to hang outside the helicopter, so... Gotta take a car. You know what? Can all fit... Oh,
Wealth
no.
around here blows my mind. All these monuments, these ain't cheap.
I'm sure it's mostly the gold mines, but I bet there's a lot of donations. Money and labor.
Is there no 4-seat cars around here? Jesus. There we go. Alright, VIPs first. You guys can take another car.
Buckle up, people.
Clear out. I'll meet you there.
There you go.
This is the old man's fault, isn't it? He's too greedy and too proud. A man cannot be both.
Cállate, mijo. Rudy does his best for his family, for the cocaleros.
How do we even know he's with you? How do we know he's safe? That you aren't using us to get to him? Just like esos charros, esos mexicanos.
I never said we weren't using you, but you are safe with us, and El Yayo is safe.
I have seen la DEA and CIA do too much evil to my people. Do not expect me to trust you. Kuru gringos, kumara mamacoca.
¡Viva mamacoca! ¡Detu los blanquiñosos!
Well, I should have known better than to expect a thank you.
This is one of those legal coca farms.
So, like, can we get some legal coca here? For the altitude?
For the altitude, yeah.
You are not having any...
Pucha. This is the old man's fault, isn't it? He's too greedy and too proud. A man cannot be both.
Why is he
Cállate,
repeating
mijo.
himself?
Rudy does his best for his family, for the cocaleros.
How do we even know he's with you? How do we know he's safe? That you aren't using us to get to him? Just like esos charros, esos mexicanos.
I never said we weren't using you, but you are safe with us, and El Yayo is safe.
I have seen la DEA and CIA do too much evil to my people. Do not expect me to trust you. Kuru gringos, kumara mamacoca.
¡Viva mamacoca! ¡Detu los blanquiñosos!
Well, I should have known better than to expect a thank you.
This is it. You're safe now. You are not having any coca. You know first thing headquarters is gonna do when we get back home is make us piss in a cup.
But the altitude, it's getting hard to breathe.
Shut up.
Alright, so we got a little audio voice stuff that got mixed in there, but we got the full story of both. That's pretty funny. Alright. It's no, we didn't even fire a shot. Oh, we got ammo before. Alright, let's go see El Yayo. El Yayo.
Rodolfo.
Mi Rosita, ¿estás bien?
Sí, mi vida.
Papa, what
Rudolph,
trouble have
the
you gotten us
red-nosed
into now,
cocaine
old
dude.
man?
Just got you out of trouble, kid.
Don't expect us to believe that. Ustedes, blanquiñosos yankees, only bring problems to Bolivia. I may be too young to have marched with the cocaleros in '96, but I have seen the scars on the protesters who were beaten.
Oh, eat a dick. I'm sick of this anti-American bullshit. We're not your enemy, kid.
But you're not our friend either.
Tranquilo, mijo. I have made deals with many devils in my time, and it has always been to protect my family, to ensure that my people, los cocaleros, survive. Now I have made my deal with you, Agent Bowman. I'm sure to regret it later, but for now, it will allow us to see another day.
Looks like a shaman. It's got like the fur and stuff. I don't know. He's like a skull on his head.
Help me get what you want.
Ain't nobody happy about it, but yeah, looks that way.
Fucking ingrates. They know we saved their lives, right?
All I know is the cartel's gonna have a hell of a time making cocaine without El Yayo. The rest is over my pay grade.
I heard that.
You cannot feed the hungry without food. You cannot heal the sick without medicine. And you cannot satisfy demand without a product.
Damn straight.
With the cocaine production in shambles, our market share was shrinking more and more every day. We increased prices, but it was a temporary solution. We would have to import from Peru and Colombia, invest heavier in meth and MDMA, a very costly and time-consuming endeavor. It would take years to rebuild. I had no choice. If workers were left unpaid for too long, there was no telling what they would resort to. But the biggest loser in all this was the people of Bolivia. out of work with no means to support their families. All they could do was wait. Wait and see who was next to take possession of the coca fields.
Alright. Production officially shut down. That's gotta hurt El Sueno.
Nomad, you'll want to hear this. The activity found a message for you on one of Santa Blanca's websites.
A message for us?
There aren't any other 4 Americans causing trouble for Sueno. He says he wants to talk. He's acting like he'll negotiate, sing Kumbaya and hug it out.
The meeting's bait, but it could also be a chance to draw Sueno out.
Sure. It's also a chance to get yourself killed. There's nothing to stop this from becoming a two-way shooting gallery.
Send us the info. If he wants to throw lead, we can throw lead.
I don't think you understand. This is a bad idea.
Bowman, I understand. Send us the info and we'll decide.
Fine. Do what you want. Bowman out.
Sueno wants to meet us. That's pretty tempting. Alright, where does he want to meet us? Oh, actually nearby. It's convenient. Or is this? No, that's the mission we picked up. There it is. Alright. That sounds interesting, but it's pretty early, so I think I should probably get some sleep. Production is down. See, I don't know where that other video is. Like, oh, I guess that would be here. Oops. Yeah, that's what we just watched. Alright, so production is shut down. Now what do we want to do? See, what would hurt more? Took down the production. I guess smuggling would be the next. That way they can't get the cocaine that they already made out of the country to make money. So it makes sense to get the production next. And then influence, and then security, and then El Sueno. So do smuggling next. After we go for the meeting with El Sueno, I guess. What do I want to do? Yeah, we'll go for that meeting, and then we'll do other stuff. But I think we're gonna call it a day. So let's see how our stats are. 94.52. I think that's improved, but still, we were 100 before we went to that level 5. Well, before we made it to Libertad, we were like 100% tactical. Now we're 94. But yep, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.